Hello and welcome back. This is part 3 of my haul. And I meant to say this is Kristin from Life of Crafting. And I'm breaking this up into 3 because I have a lot I bought. Probably over the past month, but I did get a lot from Black Friday weekend. So let's just get right into this. This I wanted to show. This is called Teleport. And one of my vendors sent it to me as a thank you gift for the holiday for my business. And I should say that's in my retail business. That has nothing to do with crafting. But I liked it because when I'm down here crafting, I like to put my phone up so I can watch like my YouTube, people I like to watch. And I've been using it in part 1, you may see in my part of the haul video. I had to put down like a piece of washi tape so that my phone wouldn't keep sliding. And I thought this was a great little gift. If I can find, where they're buying them from or something where they could be getting, I'll put a link down below. But I thought this was a nice, thoughtful gift. So having said that, we'll move that aside. These, I will get into my haul for wrapping paper. I watched a haul video that, I believe it's Jen from Strawberry Cream 23, 29, something with a number. I don't remember what the number is. And she had gone to, I believe it was Home Goods, and had gotten some papers that were from Punch Studio. And I'm familiar with Punch Studios, and it was beautiful paper. And I wanted to go in and see if I could get some, because I'm one of those like nuts that when I decorate for Christmas, I just have one child, but I would always do his stuff in a brand new roll of wrapping paper, especially when he was young, because, I didn't want to have anything that he saw, because it had to come from Santa. So I would buy new paper for the year, and that would be like what all of his gifts were wrapped in that I was expecting would be from Santa. Now I would wrap some in, wrapping paper that was just random stuff from around the house that I had that would be from us. But, of course the Santa paper had to be special. So I'm used to kind of trying to buy wrapping paper. So all of Anne's in one, my husband's is all in another. And then the premise is that all of mine would be in a third. But I can't say it always happens that way. Anyway, I found at my Home Goods ones from this company called Sleigh Hill Trading Company. I can't tell you if they're a real company, because I do know that Home Goods tends to do what they call private labeling. So they kind of make up names and stick it on there, and it's really from them. It says proudly made in the U.S. Sullivan Paper in Springfield, Massachusetts. So I would have to say I don't believe this. This may be a company, but I don't think it's really the one that you could, go out there and buy from. But anyway, I loved the deliciousness of this paper that is so retro. I just loved it. I bought like 3 rolls of this one, and I think we're just gonna have to use tags this year because I'm gonna be wrapping a lot with that. So that's that lusciousness, and this, like, you can't even see like everything. When I wrap presents, maybe I'll have to take a picture so you can see all of that. But then you got to kind of break it up. Well, I'll leave it here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It's a very busy pattern. So I did get this one. It's got an ivory background with the red ticking on it, the ticking stripe. And then I found this one that was also in there, and it has the same kind of ivory background. This like has almost like a faux leather or something texture in it, and it's got just these Christmas songs and sheet music in there. So I thought this would be a good mix so that things weren't really, all matchy match. The other thing I haven't told my family yet this year is, well, I'll get into them as I go. I had surgery last year right before Christmas, and I wasn't expected to be getting out of bed, so we kind of put a tree in my bedroom last year, and then the whole plan went haywire. I was in the hospital for Christmas. So we took our time opening gifts, and it was really nice because I got home late the one night. We opened like 2 or 3 gifts each, and then saved the rest. And we spent like 2 or 3 days opening gifts. And I should say my son was 19. So, you have adult children, you can do things like that. And I think this year because I have like a tree in every room in my house. I think this year I'm putting presents at each tray, and we're just gonna take the whole day and go in and appreciate each tray and wrap or open presents under each tray. Let's see how that works. I'll let you know. I'm sorry, I can't stop eating these. So these are those Asher nonpareils. There's I found an Amish market by me. They sell Asher's chocolate. Asher's chocolate is the best. Anyway, I believe I may have one of these stamps. This is the PSX gingerbread cookie recipe, and then gingerbread man that goes similar with it. And these are an older set with the wood block. And I got these off of eBay, and I had certain saved watches, and this showed up. And the price that I paid for this was phenomenal. I paid probably what you would expect to pay. I paid like 50% of what you'd expect to pay for this alone. So I had to just jump on it. I think I may have this. I don't know. Because I know I have some, but I have them from I know that I have them in the wood. I have them in from AliExpress, and I'm learning that AliExpress stamps are just not the good quality. There's not, you can't even expect to get the quality out of it. So let me just move on because I have so much to show. And so anyway, I wanted to just show you that, you can, if you still put stuff in your watch list on eBay, you take this person's card out of here. I mean, these look like they're brand new. They look like they're brand new. And, put stuff on your watch list. Stuff will show up and you can get a bargain. I'm not saying it's going to happen all the time, but it can happen sometimes, is my point. So I got the two of these, like I said, for basically a quarter of the price I would expect to pay for the two of them. Then, let's move on. I got an order from the Greetery. I love the Greetery. Oh, their designs are just so beautiful. Their presentation of what they mail to you is superb. Like I said, I have an online business, so I'm very critical of what and how people try to take shortcuts. But just putting things in this bag alone, I can't imagine how much they pay for the bag. But I'm going to tell you, it is a little bit, because they've got the gold. There's the two color printing. I mean, I'm going to say maybe it's $1 a bag. I could be completely wrong. But, $1 for every order, it adds up. From a small business perspective, I'm going to tell you, it adds up. But it makes a great presentation. And you know what? I don't want to throw this out. So kudos to them. I just love everything about this company. I even love how they must look like it's two people handing a card. That's how I interpret their envelope kind of thing here. It's just, their logo has so many different ways to go. They put the little cardboard in here, which was nice. And I'm going to save their free gift, because their free gift really did impress me. So I did have to get the little, I want to say it's a fruit cake, but it's a fig cake. They don't put, Christmas pudding die. I was going to say, I hate that they don't put their names on there, but they did put one on this one. I just love this, having so much to do in Christmas. I don't find that many people made things like that. Then I did buy 3. There's one more, and unfortunately it was out of stock and I didn't buy it. I bought the kit from last year, and I'm not sure if I have a haul video up with it. I do have a video in the works of me making these as the smaller original release, and I think it's called Curio Attic Heirlooms or something to that degree. But these are the same ornaments that are in that set that's smaller, and I really, really liked the look of when they came out. And when I saw they made these bigger, I was like, I've got to get them. So I'm trying to think of what the fourth one. Oh, I think it's it's more of a teardrop one is, I think, the one I'm missing. And so they're calling this the Jumbo Curiosity Round Spire and Bell. I'm going to tell you, the bell, when I did this in the small with glitter paper and all, phenomenal. This one has so much mix and match with what you can do between the little stripes and the centerpiece. And the round ball, same thing. What you can do with these pieces, I will do another video on. There are so many possibilities of how you can make them with different papers and stuff. Love, love, love them. Then I had to get this. This was the quilt die. So now I'm going to give away their freebie. I liked the fact that you're basically going to take a 1-inch square and make some background out of it. And it isn't just in a rectangular shape. I liked the pinking sheer edge to it, the zigzag. So this was the patchwork die. I knew as soon as I saw this, I wanted it. I liked the stitching on the inside. There's going to be a lot that I can use because I do love paper. I love printed papers, and I can see being able to use this for scraps. So now, as a business owner, I know that trying to get into something that is a freebie, you know, you got to watch your pennies. You got to make it meaningful to a wide group of people, but you're also going to have to buy a depth of stuff. So I felt that this freebie fit all of those marks. And I loved how they did the packaging. So what they did here is they gave you the thank you, and that's how it came. So when you take it out of the package, the first thing they tell you is, you know, like the thank you for the gift. And then, you know, they got the little card, but when you take this out, this is a stencil for you to do like your own coloring on, which I thought was so on point. So you're basically, well, they don't do it over there. So they're showing you behind it how, you know, how you could do that. And then they have this little tag die and a stamp, and it says just for you. Perfect. You can use that all year long. Doesn't have to be for Christmas. It is for Christmas because this was their Black Friday. I don't know if they're doing these all the time. I wasn't even expecting this. So to get this, I thought that was really, really nice. Yeah, they termed it 2022 holiday thank you. So I can't even say that there's going to be something that this is in with that you can buy. I really don't know. But kudos, thumbs up for them and their free gift. I was going to try and put it back, but yeah, that's not happening. So that was my Greetery haul. There was my eBay. So let's get that out of there. Then I got a pre-order in the mail from a Cherry on Top. Now, I love Cherry on Top. I think they do a phenomenal job mailing. I tried to put this back in, it wasn't happening. But this is the Doodlebug's Candy Cane Lane paper. I'll just briefly show you. I tried to put it back in, but I just thought it was nice. I wanted to show you that they do take the extra time. They completely made sure, you know, they completely wrapped that this was going to be in the cardboard backer. So, first I was afraid my ephemera opened up, but they just did a little ephemera piece that says make beautiful things. Cute. I bought assorted sheets of the 12 by 12. I got the odds and ends, and I got the chit chat. Thing I liked about the 12 by 12 was by buying it in this open by the sheet, I could get what I want. So I will tell you, I love Doodlebug, but the scale is much bigger. I think I will be buying this in a 6x6 paper pack because there was so much in the others I'll show you that I can't use all this. So this has got like a star and maybe it's supposed to be a snowflake. It's a tone on tone with a random polka dot. There's like some snowflake and you know, there's the polka dot on this side. Looking at the zip strips, but I don't see that I can really use any of that. Unless I want to use a small section, which, you know, who knows what I'll end up with. So that was the first sheet I chose. I did get this one. I got all 11 but one, and I'll tell you why as I go through. This is the borders, which I thought was really cute. And the back has tone on tone with these faint hearts in there. I'll probably be using this more, but we'll see. This one I liked with this limey green, and the Santas, and there's the candy sunburst mints in there, and these are supposed to be, I guess, the poinsettias. Really cute. The back has a light blue, almost into a grayish white, with a very faint snowflake in gray. So I figured one sheet of that was enough. I liked this town looking paper, so I bought 2 of these because the back side of this had an all over polka dot, and to me, with the amount of color saturation in these papers, I felt like I'm going to need some of the white to tone this down. So I liked that I could do that polka dots. I got 2 of those. The snowflakes and these random colors is just awesome. And then this is the back with this. I'm not planning to use any of these. So if you don't expect to use any of these and you find that you have some random piece, you may be able to fussy cut out these iconic pieces. I don't plan to do any of that. I'm going to just be using this lusciousness right here. Then we have the all over holly and berries. I thought that was really cute how they did that. And then there's the advent calendar. Again, if I got to a point where I'm not using all of this, you could easily fussy cut any of these pictures out and use them as a graphic. I have so much in those other ephemera packs that I don't expect I would need any of this. But maybe you're not getting the ephemera pack. Maybe you had the inability because they were sold out. Easily could get some ephemera from the sheet of paper. This one I probably bought 2, yeah. The candy cane stripe is always a hit in card making, just letting you know. You can never have enough stripe. And then the back has the cut aparts, which I may or may not use. I did like the sentiments that were in here. I don't believe that there's anything in any of these sentiments that I would not even like choose to use. So I wanted the 2 because again, you can never have enough of the striping for Christmas. But I also expect I could use some of this. So I got 2 of those. This is a like almost red, it's like a worn red background with the poinsettias on the front. Really cute. And then the back just has this stripe border, scallop border kind of pattern. Again, don't know what I'm going to do which side yet. Didn't really, it's okay. I like it, but not as favorite as the Santas and the snow and the candy cane. So of course I had to get 2 because, you know, I love Santa and the candy canes. The back is this border. This is a big scrapbooking one, but you know what? You are going to be able to cut, if I wanted to, I could cut these and use this page as a background for a card. And I may do some just to show you how you can do that with this paper. But again, had to make sure I had some of the Santa. This is a very spring looking plaid to me. Doesn't scream Christmas. So definitely could use this all year long. I'm not saying I'm not going to use it because I may, but I did like the tone on tone Santas, or the Santa's got Santa on the brain, snowflakes. So yeah, I'm probably gonna wind up using that more than I'll use that, but we'll see. Then the last one I got was this one with the all over trees, beautiful coloration. And then the back has the green with the tone on tone trees. The one I did not get has a side where they're all mini tags and the back backs up to more tags with just like a color stripe to it, not any iconic graphics to it. So I didn't feel I needed those. That's why I chose to do the open papers and be able to, you know, double up on a couple of these sheets that I liked, that I wanted, you know, to have more than one sheet of. So that was what I bought for papers, and I believe it may wind up being like 14 sheets. Then I bought the odds and ends, and I bought the chit chat. And I like the odds and ends. I'm not gonna get them all out. I'll see if I can get them up close. You can see this if you look online. But there's, looks like 3 sections of them, and like each section has like 2 Santas. So you're gonna wind up with at least 6 or 8 Santas. Lots of cars and houses in here. So there's definitely a lot of big stuff to do, like the scene builders. So that's what I'm intending to kind of use these for, is some of the scene building. After I get through that, I am going to have probably some leftovers, which may be like presents and things like that. That's where I think going into like having a second set of sheet of paper, like having the smaller pack will help. And then the Chit Chat does have some iconic pieces in there, like the houses, but it's got a lot more of the words and stuff. Some of them I expect are going to be big, like the Merry and Bright, where I'm probably not going to be able to do anything more than just like the Merry and Bright. Maybe a couple gifts or something like that. But we'll see. There's, like I said, a lot of different, this whole section here is all sentiments on a banner, and pretty much every single one of them I would use. There's some more over here with banners. These are like kind of a tag with a fishtail end. So depending on how I lay out these cards, I'm going to be able to pretty much use, like, I don't know if I would use this big one that says family. Memories. Probably wouldn't do, because I'm going to do these for cards. I'm not doing this for scrapbooking. So that's the idea behind what I purchased. That was all of my hauls. Like I said, it was 3. And yeah, it's a lot. So I hope maybe you found something in here that you can't live without. I will try to put some links down below so that you can easily find. Unfortunately, like I said, you're going to have to make a trip out to your Home Goods to find like some of the wrapping papers. I will see if I can do some more research because, you know, maybe Slay Hill has something else and they are a legitimate company. And, you know, I saw a ton of Christmas stuff. Unfortunately, because of on internet, I would not see me do like rolls of wrapping paper. Would probably be a nightmare to ship. But anyway, thank you for watching. Appreciate some thumbs up if you liked what you saw. And subscribe down below if you want to see my upcoming videos. I have quite a few ideas of how I'm going to go into 2023. So if you're along for the ride with me to see where this is going as far as this channel and card making, especially for stuff for Christmas, make sure you subscribe down below. Appreciate your time. And if I don't see you before the holidays, may you all have a happy holiday and a wonderful new year. Bye.